Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with Thor jungle play-by-play. We just finished clearing speed. Now we finished clearing the ward camp, and we are going to go clear. We cleared red. We're gonna go ahead and just clear mid here. Anubis honestly should have gone with me. It's kind of like the disadvantage of solo queuing for sure. Just because obviously you can't openly communicate with them. And when I play my games, I don't communicate via voice chat. I just VGS just because like there's just so many toxic people out there in Smite. I would just rather deal with it by VGSing rather than just voice chat. It's definitely there's definitely ups and downs to it. I know for sure that Odin's here in the jungle camp, so we just got to see if we can steal a camp here. We're gonna see if we can stun him out, block him. We end up getting it, so we split the camp 50-50, which is a pretty big advantage for us. We should be able to honestly outtrade Odin here. We force out his blink, and we're gonna see what happens with the whole action here. This should just be an easy kill. No clue why Bari decided to keep going, but honestly, Anubis should help me here. I am entirely not sure why he didn't, but honestly, this is still an easy kill for me. As long as we, just pop Odin, pop Odin's shield there, that's easy. He should have definitely just helped me there. And I honestly should have gotten this ward camp as soon as I saw it up, but I didn't know where Bari was at, so I backed off. I saw Bari was at mid, so I went ahead and got the camp anyways. We're not gonna go ahead and we're not gonna go gank duo here. We're actually just gonna go keep on farming. And I'm just gonna fast forward. If you guys are new to the channel, I do like to fast forward these filler things. And if you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. I recently changed my name to Gank Hill. If you guys haven't watched King of the Hill, go ahead and watch it. Like I say, pretty much in every single video as a go to show. But we're gonna go and just fast forward this entire jungle clear here. There's really no point in me showing you guys me farming jungle. I think it's just very boring. It's just very boring to watch. So I try my best to respect your guys' time and explaining my thought process on everything. So we're gonna see it. So as soon as I see mid camps up, I go for it right away. And and I obviously just try to plan my route out as efficient as possible. We're gonna go ahead and gank a duo lane here. We're gonna see if we can hit our ult. Where our main target is Ares here. Great ult by Neath, but I think Ares unfortunately uses his ult. We're able to live there. We're gonna go beads out of Neath's ability, and they should honestly be helping me here, but that's fine. Neath is kind of just predicting where we're going. This should just be an easy escape for us. Thank you for Kepri for helping me here. And Neath backs off. We got our first item already in our first in the back before, and we are gonna go now with brawlers. This build is a pretty meta build on Thor. A lot of pros run it without Aspect Thor, but I personally love Aspect Thor. I think he's just has a better jungle clear, and I would argue that it's honestly a faster jungle clear since his passive Thunderstruck. I'm not sure if you can see it here. You should be able to. It's always active. If you see there, it kills off the side minions without you having to hit off the side minions. I've played a few games with and without Thor's passive, and I think it's a huge difference. I would always always go Aspect Thor. But how have you guys been liking Smite 2? As we unfortunately not get the kill here, I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit more. But unfortunately, the player base has been declining steadily. We went from 20k player base on open beta launch on Steam only. Again, these are just Steam numbers. Steam only. As we go for this gank on Morjid, we should be able to land as soon as he lands his ult. Hopefully we stun him. Unfortunately, just outside of our ult, but I think we end up killing him here anyways. So successful gank nonetheless. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think Hi-Rez and Smite are in a pretty tough position right now because every day, even with the Bari release, the player base has continued to fall, which is very, very concerning, especially since it's a new god, and usually when there's a new god, there's always a spike in the player base. So yeah, with less players, as we see if we can get a kill in bar here, we end up not. But obviously, the less the players that Smite has, the less people playing the game, and the worse matchmaking because there's a more limited pool of people the matchmaking system can pull from. So your games will eventually end up being, worse quality. We're gonna see if we can get a gank here on mid. We should be able to hopefully get a kill on Bari here. Bari is kind of just tough to kill in general because of her ult. She also has, I think, beads or Aegis. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't really check this match. I didn't really care. What she had, she's dying anyways. But failed gank right there. I mean, we did force them to back. We forced Bari to back. We're gonna grab the red jungle camp here, so that's free low. Um, and we're gonna see if blue's up. If it's not up, maybe we can get a little gank on Mordred here. Geb kind of trying to position himself for a gank. Um, and we're gonna wait it out. We're gonna see if we can waste a couple of Mordred's abilities. Unfortunately, missed my wall there, but we're gonna see. Yeah, we successfully block Mordred's ult. We're gonna go and just see if we can get out of here as much as we can. We see Capri coming, so we're not really gonna back up here. I admit I am playing a little super aggressive here, but that's just because I'm super ahead of everybody. We're gonna go ahead and stun Odin here as soon as he jumps, so he gets targeted by tower. And yeah, right now we're just backing. We're just backing up. Honestly, I'm just kind of seeing how everything plays out. Ares pretty good. Oh, I missed time my 3 here. Yeah, I missed time my 3 because if you 3 in the correct time, I think I die here. But if you 3 in the correct time, you don't get pulled by Ares ult because Thor is displacement immune on when you activate his 3. So unfortunately mistimed it, but I think my team ends up killing Ares here anyway. So Mordred and Ares die. Overall, we won that trade. I died, but 2 of them died as well in trade for that. But third item, we're gonna go Pridwin here. But yeah, anyways, back to the topic that I was saying. I think Weekend tweeted about it too. I know like a lot of people don't like Weekend, and that's fine. I don't really care for Weekend or what people see of him, but he does have, he plays the game a lot. He knows the community. He a lot of the times he does know what's good for the game. And obviously, just because he is a little more toxic than other content creators out there, a lot of people tend to shy away from his content. But he that that doesn't take off the fact that he doesn't know what he's talking about. He does know what he's talking about. But before I go on with that, let me show you what happens here. So we get Bari down. It's a 1v2. I am pretty ahead of him, so I'm pretty confident in this fight. We're gonna see if we can kill Ares here. No, sorry, not Ares. We're gonna see if we can 1v1 Odin here. I'm pretty confident. So Odin misses stun. He also misses jump. He missed his shield. So this should just be an easy kill. His abilities are down, and he's basically dead there. And we're just gonna spam laugh him, because that was just as soon as he misses stun there. I have no idea why he still chose to leap at me, especially since that's basically 2 of his abilities down, and then he uses shield that I just literally just negated by just damaging him. So. Pretty weird play by Odin there, but that gets us ahead even more. But back to what I was saying, right? So Weekend thinks that Epic Games should buy out Hi-Rez. Now I know that a lot of people are arguing that Epic had this MOBA called Paragon, and they eventually killed it off. The counter argument to that is when Paragon was released and when they killed it off, that was Epic still trying to be a successful company. That's when Fortnite was booming and popping, right? So obviously it was a smart business decision to kill off Paragon. Not only that, I personally believe that if Epic does buy out Smite or Hi-Rez, I think it would be a good move simply because Paragon didn't have a fan base when they killed it off. So nobody cared about Paragon, but people cared about Smite. And Epic just doesn't have that MOBA that they're not in the MOBA scene yet. So I think it would be a smart move for them to buy Smite, especially since there already is an established fan base, and I think more publicity, more. So the reason why Smite is failing is because of the management team, the leadership team. As we go ahead and just get this easy con Ares, the leadership team is the dev team on Smite is super talented, but the leadership team is where Smite 2 or high res in general is failing. That's why a lot of their games have been killed off. It's because of the leadership team. That could be poor decision making with deadlines. That could be poor decision making on how a game should go, how a game should feel. Um, Microtransactions. The leadership team is what kills the game. So having a new leadership team under you, like obviously a epic buyout, I think would not only put more eyes on Smite 2. As we go ahead, Neef backflipped here. We're gonna 2 her out of her ult and should just get an easy kill there. Our Neef, unfortunately, oh, never mind. Great save by Kepri there. So we get a double kill on Odin and Neef, and this should just be an easy gold free. Back to what I was saying. Let me know what you guys think of it, right? Do you guys think it's a good business move if Hi-Rez... this is all just talks. They're actually not, there's no confirm that Epic's going to buy out Hi-Rez or Hi-Rez is looking to sell. But, I mean, it all kind of just stems off from the problem of what else can Epic do... Oh, sorry, not Epic. What else can Hi-Rez do to increase their player count? Because every day, more and more players and employees are leaving Smite 2, are leaving Hi-Rez. I think obviously, there have been layoffs. They're having that other round of layoffs that just happened. And also, there are, since those layoffs happened, a lot of devs like Aggro, Kitten of Doom also left. She's a quality assurance tester, and that is technically also a dev, because you are testing the quality of the game, the quality of the code, the quality of the program. So as a business standpoint, your employees aren't confident in the company, so they'll eventually, if they weren't part of the layoffs, as we go ahead and hit this ult here, we're gonna go ahead and just kill Mordred, block his ult, and this should just be an easy kill on him. And yeah, pretty good there. But yeah, your player base is starting to lose confidence. Your employees especially are starting to lose confidence, because just imagine, let me just talk through this real quick. We're gonna go ahead and teleport to Bari. Bari gets stunned, V3, and Bari should, honestly, if she's not dead, she'll be very weak. She uses her ult. She should just technically be back, like, running. But good on the Anubis for getting that kill right there. And we have 2 of them dead. We're gonna go. This should just be an easy pyro. We're gonna go and grab the red, and obviously it's down. Okay, so we're just gonna ward here. We see Ares there. We're gonna place a ward here. So once we start getting this pyro, we should be able to see Ares. My goal is to zone here, but I think obviously being in solo queue with no voice chat, everybody's kind of miscommunication. So ideally the play is I zone Ares while everybody else tries to go for the pyro, especially with the Anubis here. And the reason why I wanted to zone Ares is because I'm just super far ahead of everybody. So, I know I'm not the tankiest. Kepri or Geb should be the one zoning, but I'm just super far ahead. I feel like we can do anything right now. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, players are losing confidence in Hi-Rez. Obviously, there will always be the main, core of players who will always believe in Smite 2. I love Smite 2. I don't want it to go anywhere, but I do think that the smartest decision business-wise is selling it to another company, whether that be Epic, whether that be somebody else. But I think there just has to be a change in management. That's all it literally is. Everything else, like, the game is good. The game is really good. It'd be a shame to see it die off. And I think that the leadership team should just accept their losses and sell the company. And just let it, just hopefully, to a company that can help out the game. Let's see if we can get a double ult here. Perfect, we do. And yeah, anyways, enough about the whole Smite 2 being sold off thing. We're gonna see if we can fight here. I'm not entirely sure. Good chain on Ares there. He ends up getting Both of us. I'm not using my beads here yet because I was waiting for Ares ult. If I use my beads and Ares ult, I'm practically dead because there's an Odin and Ares there. Both are decently can decently output damage, but we're gonna back up here. We're not gonna defend right lane because if I do, I'm just literally wasting my efficiency and my timers. My farm is up, so I'm grabbing farm. But but about this build though, we are going super. We're going tanky Thor. This is the a lot of pros are building this. Hydra's right now super OP. It has 45 strength. It has cooldown. It has a great passive for Thor especially. So Hydra's super strong item. Brawler's also another strong and cheap item. So great and fast item to build in the early game. And anti-heal. It's always good to have anti-heal. We're gonna go beads. We're just gonna spam laugh this, and we're gonna go and use our ult so we don't get caught in that. We don't get caught in that. We're gonna go ahead and hit this ult. Sorry, we're gonna hit this ult on Ares. Ares should be dead here. I'm just gonna follow him around, and he should be dead. Cool. And now our focus is Odin. Odin, unfortunately, I tried to hammer there, or I tried to teleport with my. Oh my god, voice crack. But I tried to teleport with my one there, but obviously couldn't get it. But if I did, he would have been dead because I had my stun ready. And yeah, now we're just really just trying to get tower here. As soon as we get tower, we should just rotate to gold free. It's just Neith, Odin, and Bari. Really no threats. So Geb, good zone by Geb. We're gonna go help out Geb with the zone here. We're gonna wall, and Anubis should just keep hitting his tower. He doesn't really have any business trying to zone out there as well. And we're just gonna keep spam laughing here. I know it's a little toxic, but you know, gotta keep the toxicity up in the Smite community. Jesus. But yeah, Smite's community has been getting super toxic lately. It's always been toxic. Let's not kid ourselves. We're gonna go ahead and ward. Go for here. We see Neith alone here. As soon as we kill Neith, we go for gold free. That's just the smartest place to do. Ares, I think. Okay, I end up getting purple. I thought he was gonna steal that, but yeah, that was the main objective there. We see Bari there. There's no reason for us to fight. And they back up, so we're just gonna go and grab gold free here. They should just be free gold free. If they try to challenge, they will die. So we see Odin missing, and I think they should just be easy gold free secure. I don't think they contest this. So yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, they don't contest it. And we're just gonna farm the rest of our jungle. I am also thinking of doing another series of. I'm not sure how interested you guys would be in this series, but it would be from clay because I'm not playing ranked right now, right? I'm like at clay, so from clay to however high I can do it, but I will be playing support and it's gonna be solo queuing, so it won't be a play-by-play. It would be live commentary / reaction type of video, and it would most likely be like a funny moments type of video or compilation of like big plays or highlights. It would basically just be highlights of like 4 or 5 games. And let's see if we can win this team fight over here. We're gonna go ahead and target Bari, biggest target, because as a jungler our job is to take out the main damage dealers, which is the main damage dealers and also the squishies / main damage dealers, you know. So Neith and Bari should just both be dead. We killed both their damage dealers, so our job there is done. We see if we can kill Odin here, but unfortunately I missed my wall. If I hit my wall there, he would have died. But nonetheless, Capri was able to pick up the kill, and this is just a free fire giant right here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the series idea. I mean, it would be a lot of suffering. Imagine just trying to climb up the ranks as a support, solo queuing. As a support, half of the battle is getting good teammates, because you can only do so much as a support. I literally just had a game where I was Ymir support, and my jungler, mid laner, and carry combined for a 2-28 game. 2-28. And as a support, I was like 5-4-7 or something. I was astounded. But if you guys want to see that, and just like match highlights of people dooming people, because especially in the lower lobbies where everybody thinks they're good, including myself. um a lot of people have huge egos, so it'd be kind of funny to see everybody's egos and like um what how they act, and maybe even like I'm not making this an exposed channel, but maybe even exposed channel. So let me know what you guys think of that. I'd be certainly down for it. I do like playing support. It's basically being a second jungler, quote unquote, but this should just be a GG. We got goal free. We had fire giant buffs. That was a team. As long as we didn't make dumb mistakes there, that team fight would have been good. We're just gonna zone out Bari here, as best as we can, and we're gonna try our best to even just kill her here. I think she's just dead. Yeah, easy. But yeah, this build is just broken. Um, Thor is just and super tanky and does a lot of damage. So again, this is Aspect Thor. I love playing Aspect Thor. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the build if you end up trying it out. GG's to everybody in the leaderboard, or sorry, not in the leaderboard, in the game. And these are my stats. If you guys did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub. It does go a long way. If you guys want to see more, make sure to hit the notification bell button. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you, everybody.